Hello and welcome here to Boat Event on Sunday. I think it's the 4th, or sorry, the 5th of May. I should know because it's Nora Mary's birthday. To the first round of the Intermediate Football Championship between Rockchapel and Fermoy. Rockchapel are lining out with TJ O'Connor in goals, Niall Callaghan, Bat Curtin, Michael Doody, Brendan Cahill, Ginger Callaghan, Maurice Stack, William Murphy and John Doody midfield, Kieran Burke, Liam Collins, Seamus Hickey, Ian Guinea, Daniel Curtin and Conor Murphy. Fermoy, Clancy, the brother of Tom, Brian Callaghan, James O'Sullivan, Shawnee Shanahan, Jeffrey Daly, centre back, Alan Barragray, Tom Clancy and Brian O'Sullivan, Padraig Dorishta, Dara O'Carroll, Jack Hutchins, James Campion, Rory O'Hagan and Kieran Morrison. There's a minute silence being observed here for Connie Toomey, who died tragically yesterday, almost 10 months after their accident over in Turkey. Connie was a great stalwart of Moyling hurling and Duhalla hurling, and an outstanding footballer up to minor with Rockchapel. And definitely everyone's thoughts on Rockchapel and Moyling are with the family today. Rockchapel have about five enforced changes from the team that started last year's Munster final. Tony Collins is gone, and Eamon Callaghan, John Callaghan, Kevin Collins, the captain, is in Canada, has immigrated, and John Forrest and DJ Bond have thrown their lot in exclusively with the Moyling hurlers this year. And referee O'Leary throws the ball in and we're up and running here. John Doody winning the break there, coming under pressure. And that's, I think, Tom Clancy breaking through the centre there. Tom currently a wing forward or wing back with the Cork Senior footballers. And he gave the ball there to Padraig Dorishta, but he was adjourned to have overplayed it. And Rockchapel are playing with a fairly strong breeze here. So they'll be hoping to be well in the game. That didn't work out too well there. And that's centre back here, Jeffrey Daly. This from my team are supposed to be young. The average age is only about 22 or 3, and they're supposed to be full of running. Breaking up the field there, Alan Barragray throwing it around there to Brian O'Sullivan. Brian O'Sullivan's an intermediate hurler with Cork this year. Tom Clancy goes diagonal there. He's searching there, I'd say, for James Campion, who's supposed to be a very exciting corner forward, but that's well intercepted there by Dinjo Callaghan. And that's Dinjo going down the ball again. Dinjo, who's after moving back to centre back from midfield last year, hands it out to John Doody. John goes long there with the wind. Seamus Hickey is underneath this dropping ball. That's broken there away to Padraig Clancy, the brother of Tom. That's Tom Clancy giving that ball in there. And there's number 22 here, Ronan O'Callaghan, Kieran Morrison. And that's the first score of the match after a minute and a half. Your thoughts?
I suppose on the five people that we say we don't have that we had in the Munster final. Look, the guys in there, there's 5 people in there with opportunities to stake their claim in a place. These play like a university team. What I've seen so far, it's all quick open stuff. We just need to make sure that not too much damage early on, and we're still in the game at half time.
No, Jesus, Dinjo Callan never saw the man coming there and just got caught in possession. And the last thing Rockchapel could need is a player like Dinjo getting injured here. No, we need all our backs there. We're going to be under pressure there for the first 10 or 15 minutes. The way they're playing, they love moving the ball around quickly. They seem to be nice footballers. They are. 24 years ago we played for Moy here, and Tom Callaghan, Dinjo's uncle, injured his knee, and it was effectively the end of his career. We've had good luck here, though. We've had great luck on this pitch. Yeah, we won the league final. I think we did against Douglas in '89. I'd say. Torrid affair. Now James O'Sullivan just coming out there with the ball, and he goes back to Ivan O'Callaghan, the keeper. Ivan is feeling adventurous, coming out the field there, and that's Darragh O'Callaghan. He was a dual Cork minor hurling and football. Brian O'Sullivan. Yes, Fermoy are definitely full of running. Padraig Durish to there, looking up, but there's no one making a run inside, and that's well blocked by Brendan Cahill. That is the substitute there, but that looked like it was off the ground, Ronan O'Callaghan. Oh, well stopped there by Brendan Cahill, and it's William Murphy. William, who missed a lot of last year with the knee injury, but was back for the business end of the season. Went long there looking for Conor Murphy, but again, James O'Sullivan playing from the front there. Shawnee Shanahan gives that ball there to Darragh O'Carroll, and way up the field there is James O'Sullivan, who's definitely not getting any nosebleeds moving up the field. Oh, plays a good ball in there. Ginger Callahan comes across there and gets the tackle in. And well done, Ginger Callahan. Ginger comes away with the ball. Oh, the rock forwards are getting caught behind their players there. They're going to have to be out. That step in front. And again, Shawnee Shanahan gives that ball across there. James Campion, who's supposed to be a very dangerous forward, but that didn't work out for him.
I think maybe here, like what's critical when you're under pressure is when you do get the break out of the back line, that your half forwards win the ball. And you know, I'm just seeing our 3 half forwards there have well, certainly a couple of them there have just failed to be out in front for the ball. You have to be when you're under pressure.
Yeah, definitely can't be getting caught behind. Now TJ O'Connor, affectionately known as Rolo, lining up this kick out. And that's a good drive of a ball. John Duty going up here. Oh, well read there by Morris Stack. And he's giving the ball there to Seamus Hickey. Rockchapel will be looking for a big game off Seamus here today. He's definitely the leader of the attack. Gives it inside to Conor Murphy. Oh, Conor picks out Ian Guinea with a great ball. A great burst there by John Duty coming through the centre. Coming under pressure. Morris Stack surrounded there, but he gets the hop in. Oh, he did well because he was under pressure there. Liam Collins gives it to Kieran Burke. Morris Stack again. Fermoy closing him down really quickly, and Morris is well blocked down there, and it's Fermoy coming away with the ball. Padraig Durish to there, breaking up the field, gives the ball up there. It's playing inside it. Full forward is Jack Hutchins, who's supposed to be a real threat, but he was curbed in that time by Bat Curtin. But Niall Callan's caught. Oh, well done there by Michael Doody. He just came across there to James Campion. Jack Hutchins again, and that's Kieran Morrison, but Rockchapel are funneling back. Durish there, and that looks like Tom Clancy, and it just goes to the left and wide, yeah. But yeah, they funneled a lot of players back there, and Rockchapel just didn't get the shot away.
Yeah, they bunched us out of it. There was no way we were going to score there. It's a faster ball. We have to win the ball deeper. We need to be winning the ball, the long ball inside around the full forward line, because if we give them time, they're going. It's like, unfortunately, it's the way Gaelic football has gone. It's all about bunching the back line.
It is that if you don't score quickly, and they get all their players back, it's very hard to break down the defence then.
Cork proved that last night. We fell into that trap again against Galway last night in the 21s. Same thing, too slow, getting the ball in.
Oh. Well up there, but as Tom Clancy breaking up the field again, throws that out there as Campion with a cross-field ball there again to Shawnee Shanahan, who's mad to go up the field. In fact, all their backs are mad to go up the field. And that's Darragh O'Carroll.
We're doing the same to them now here.
Oh, that bad ball there by Campion, and it's Seamus Hickey comes away with the ball to William Murphy. William puts the ball down into space for Ian Guinea. Will Ian be able to make it? No, just cut out there. Padraig Clancy. Oh, well blocked there, and ball is bobbling around there, but just wouldn't come to a Rockchapel man. And again there it's Brian O'Sullivan. Darragh O'Carroll back to Brian. Tom Clancy. Tom looking inside. But again, Bat Curtin is alert there. It's Jack Hutchins on the ball here now. And I think that's Ronan O'Callaghan, number 22. And it's 2 points to no score. Yeah, there's no ball at all really gone inside the 21 yet. I suppose the worrying thing is that the worrying thing is that we've got the breeze.
Yeah, we're not making any use of it because we're not dangerous enough. It might take us a while to get to the pace of the game, but we'll have the wind against us in the second half. It's going to be harder to get it up to the danger area.
Oh, well done by Kieran Burke there. But again, Fermoy are sharp onto all these breaks. It's Ronan O'Callaghan winning that. That's Kieran Morrison. Just gets around O'Callaghan there, turns onto the left leg, but that goes to the left and wide. But it's all Fermoy jury at the moment.
All Fermoy.
So TJ, oh, that's a nice kick out there. He's looking for William Murphy. Oh, well up by William. Gives it to Morris Stack. And Rockchapel are breaking up the field. Oh, Morris is a bit ponderous on the ball there. That's good covering by Fermoy, but I suppose Rockchapel had the chance to get the ball away. Tom Clancy goes along with the ball there. I think he's looking there for Kieran Morrison again. Gives that ball inside there to Dara Carroll, and that's back there to Brian O'Sullivan. Oh, well shepherded there by John Duty. Well done by John Duty there. But for my forwards, they're switching and crossing there. I would say that's Niall's fella there now has swapped corners, come across the field.
But we've been very good. Our full backline is very strong. We've dealt with most of their threats. Like, they have all the ball, but there's still only a couple of points on the board. Like, and mainly is because we've defended well.
That was a lovely kick out last time by Rollo.
Yeah, great kick out. That's one of his strongest points. That's a great kick out. Like, that's half.
That's Dara Carroll again, and that's Shawnee Shanahan again reading up the field. Liam Collins coming to cover him, gives a nice little fist pass in there to Jack Hutchins, but ball wouldn't come up for Jack, and Bat just put a boot in there then. And things are getting just a small little bit of squaring up going on here. Referee is cool under pressure, to say the least, anyway. Handbags at dawn, I guess. No, Tom Clancy standing over this here. There's a player there, number 11, gone down. Number 11 is there, or Carroll there who went down, but unless he got stung by a wasp. Didn't really see what happened there. But hopefully he's alright anyway. He might have just hurt his back. So 13 minutes gone here, and I think Rockchapel will be happy that the whole, we'll say, the Shawnee Shanahan, they're the wing back, two midfielders have been on the ball. Like it's all of them really. Like
you can see their full backline are even running up the field, getting involved up in our beyond the midfield. Like, so I mean, we have to get into the game, or else we're going to struggle.
Brendan Cass after getting a straight red here after 13 minutes, and he's gone. So Rockchapel now have definitely got a mountain to climb. Morris Stack, well done by the big man there, strong in possession, and he gives the ball out there to Niall Callahan. So Rockchapel with 14 men and 2 points down after playing with the breeze. Niall gives a nice ball over there to Ian Guinea, but Padraig Clancy is a very sticky marker there. He did well there now to get a hand in, and that's Alan Bargray coming up the field there, gives a good ball up in front of Kieran Morrison. So I'm not sure now. Rockchapel now will have to drop Kieran Burke, is possibly after dropping back there to the half back line there now. So, to quote Brian Crone, we are where we are now, Jerry. We'll have to drive on with it. Liam Collins goes long there. Oh, well won there by Daniel Curtin. Daniel turning and he launched, and that's Rockchapel's first wide after 15 minutes, but at least it's a shot in anger anyway. Hopefully Rockchapel now need to keep this ball down here with the wind now and try and get a couple of balls into their...
I was just watching the goings on with the full forward with Daniel Curtin. Your man is just swinging off him. Like, he's certainly entitled to some frees down there. He's being blackguarded down there by the full-back.
I guess if they got a bit more ball in, they might have a chance of getting a few frees. So James O'Sullivan coming away. Oh, well won there by Ginger Callahan. Ginger finds Daniel Curtin. Daniel to William Murphy. And super run there by Ginger Callahan from centre back. What a break. Gives it to Seamus Hickey inside. Seamus bursting across goal. Oh, that's a super block by number 4. James O'Sullivan. I'd say it hit him into the face as much as anything else, and he's gone down after that, but he did well there. Super attack by Rockchapel. Oh, what a run by Ginger Callahan from centre back.
And that's what it's going to take now, because look, whatever happened with Brendan, I didn't see it, but I mean, it has landed us in a situation now where we're going to be under the caution, and fellas that have to do way more than they planned coming in.
Yeah. It's James Campion turning, puts a ball into space, but Rollo comes to it. He's got Willem out the wing there. Oh, that's a dangerous ball across the goals. Oh, he was pulled back there. And the referee signals a penalty. Oh, there was men coming in there on Rollo there, and he just turned back across goal.
It was a simple ball to be given out the line here, because one of our guys, I forgot who was it.
Willem was there, but
looking for it.
I suppose it looks easier from standing out here, like when there was the forwards were coming in, am I right? And he just turned back looking to fist pass, and there was nobody there. So I think it might have been Bat that gave away the foul. Then I think it was Bat that gave away the foul. But anyway, Brian O'Sullivan is standing over this.
I mean, I can't believe there's still only 2 points in it.
Yeah, sure. Given that from my own the ball, Rockchapel are only 2 points behind. But this could be a game changer now.
Yeah, a mountain to climb if this goes in.
Now TJ O'Connor is shaping up to this, or standing up to this. Oh, well done TJ. Oh, and the ball just breaks. Oh, desperately unlucky there by TJ. Desperately unlucky.
Come on again, Fermoy, keep playing your own game. Come on.
Yeah, obviously there's a change in the rules where the players, the rock forwards, were kept way out, our backs are kept way out to each side. Because I mean, if there was if we could have got in there quicker, we'd have stopped that.
Oh, well up there by Tom Clancy. Tom chips a beautiful ball in there from Morrison. Kieran Morrison being stood up there by Niall Callahan, throws that ball out there again. Shawnee Shanahan. That's gone out there, Ronan O'Callaghan goes right across the field. Brian Sullivan again, the penalty taker. Fermoy played this short game very well, but I don't think that was the intended target. And Kieran Burke gets a hand to fix it away, and it's Conor Murphy. That's a good ball into space. This chase well covered across there by Jeffrey Daly, and it's Fermoy again coming away. Alan Barragray, Tom Clancy, and again Shawnee Shanahan has the freedom of the pitch over here now. He was getting on the ball a lot, even as it was. That's a dangerous ball, and just touched. Came off the TJ's hands there and off the crossbar. That's unfortunate now, but yeah, that's very disappointing now, isn't it?
It's terrible. What can you say? I mean, it isn't that he wanted to look, it's making it impossible for us.
I actually didn't think it was gone behind the line.
Well, you couldn't see it from here, but it obviously went back behind him.
I thought he hit the crossbar. I thought the ball came off the crossbar. Off his hands and off the crossbar, I thought. I thought it came back out again. It's Daniel Curtin is after. That's a good move. Gives a great ball diagonal there, but Willem just couldn't make it. It's Ronan Callahan.
in now, lads.
Brian O'Callaghan. And it's that man again. Shawnee Shanahan. Fermoy now can build from the back. They're under no pressure to. Oh well, dispossessed there by Seamus Hickey though. And Seamus is breaking. There's a good run made inside there being, but Seamus brings it on. Kind of taken out of the play there by the centre back, Jeffrey Daly, but it was, the shot wasn't really on there. Oh, that was a bad kick up by the keeper, and Seamus Hickey, very sharp, gets onto that ball again. Rockchapel need a score. Oh, unlucky there by Seamus. Rockchapel need a score here just to get on the board. .22 minutes gone here, and it's 2-2, so Rockchapel 8 points down. Playing with the breeze is the worrying thing. I suppose really, when you think about, like, we've got a different goalkeeper and 3 different backs to last year, and that's for a small club, that's a lot of filling, like. But that said, now Fermoy are impressive here now, but again it was up to the penalty.
Up to the time that Brendan got put off, and a couple of mistakes, like, they were dangerous, but they were never going to stay on the ball that long. We were going to get into the game at some stage.
Yeah.
And if we had held them to 3 or 4 points, we'd have a fair chance of taking them. But it's unless there's some miracle, it's beyond.
Yeah,
it's been down a man as well.
Shawnee Shanahan gives it there to Jeffrey Daly. Chips a nice ball across the pitch there. Padraig Derishta. Morris Stack comes across there, well read by Morris. Gives it to John Dudia. And this time Rockchapel have a free here now, and yeah, I think the referee, that's good. That bit of indiscipline now, and Rockchapel could get on the board, and Rockchapel need to get on the board. Rockchapel are making a change here. Tony Collins is coming on here in goals. Tony has been at the physio there with his back there during the week, but I think Rockchapel were just afraid that TJ's confidence could have been gone after those 2 goals. So definitely not an easy place to play. Now Daniel Curtin standing over this free, and he chips it with the right leg, and Rockchapel are on the board. So after 23 and a half minutes. So Rockchapel reduced the margin to 7. But it'll take goals and a miracle. Oh, well done there by Daniel. And John Duty comes away with the ball, chips that forward, but Seamus was just waiting there for the ball rather than coming to it. Gives a good ball up there, and that is Jack Hutchings to Ronan O'Callaghan. Gives that out there to Carl. Oh, strong tackle there, well done by Ginger. And that's Campion. Rockchapel. Referee, fuck's sake. Referee gives a free in there now, but I didn't.
No, it was 50-50. Usually, if the forward or whoever's on the ball flicks up, the referee's always inclined to give it the other way, but he didn't there because he gave him a second chance and gave him a free out of it.
Okay, and Fermoy punished him there, got that ball across the field there to Padraig Derishta. Brings the lead back to 8 points again. He puts it up there for Daniel Curtin. Oh, it's a super catch by Daniel. Daniel, who was playing centre forward and midfield with the Duhall under 21s there over the winter. And Fermoy come away again. Ball chipped up there for the pacey Kieran Morrison. That's gone over the line, and Niall Callan comes away. Oh, Kieran Burke just tackled from behind there, and rightly so, that's a free. Conor Murphy looking for someone to give it to. Oh, they just misinterpreted there. Daniel was gone the wrong way, and Jeffrey Daly intercepted. Darrow Carroll gives a high ball in there. Mike Duty goes up. Oh, that just broke on his Tom Clancy.
No more.
Yes! Ball again, lads. Like that, good ball.
Tom Clancy making a super run there from the middle of the field. And was that knockdown deliberate? I think it might have been. I think it was a super touch.
Oh, it was. I'd say they knew what they were doing. All right. In fairness, Mike Doody couldn't do any more because he made him break.
James Campion, it was a super touchdown. In fairness, him now.
I was just about to say before that we had ourselves set up as good as we could, because I think Seamus is up on his own now, and he's probably going to have to beat 2 men to get any score, but that's the only options we have. But this third goal again now was a killer again. The shades of the Munster final.
Fermoy going into the game now, and as somebody said, if Fermoy will get ahead of you, there can be no stopping them. They're capable of playing champion football, and they are. James Campion taking a score there. I can see Eamon Callaghan looking disgusted down there on the sideline. James wouldn't be taking his score with the cheese if Eamon was inside there coming out against him.
You'd love to have somebody facing him and taking him on the frontal there. Instead of giving him an opportunity to show his skills.
Liam Collins.
He's a busy player, that number 13.
He is. Oh, just puts that ball there, but the keeper is coming away with it. And that's Padraig, Tom Clancy's brother. He's a nice footballer, actually. He's sticky. And he looks full of running as well. Well intercepted by Liam Collins there. Liam to his cousin William. And Seamus Hickey taking him for a run where we've no one inside now, so we'll have to hold it up and recycle. William coming across there. He was pushed in the back there, definitely, definitely by the full back again. That's Brian O'Callaghan. One feels that if you could get at Brian a bit, he's prone to the odd foul, isn't he?
Yeah, but I mean, in fairness to our lads, if they can keep the heads up, they're doing really good, because the way it's gone,
yeah,
it couldn't have gone worse. Really.
Yeah, sure, disaster, yeah, absolutely. And that's tapped over the bar there nicely by Daniel for his second free. At very worst, we'd like to get 5 or 6 points on the board here anyway.
Oh God, you would, yeah. I mean, and how much time is gone now?
There's about 25 minutes gone, I think. 28 minutes gone. Now John Duty is contesting there with Brian Sullivan, and John Duty wins the breaking ball. Daniel Curtin gives it to William. William goes long and high. The ball wins the race there, and it's the sideline ball to Fermoy. James O'Sullivan chipping it across there, and it's Jeffrey Daly coming away, or the full back, Brian O'Callaghan. Brian O'Sullivan looking up, and when they're attacking in droves there, plays the ball into space to Tom Clancy, but he just failed to keep it in.
I actually don't think we're not going to win this game, but they're not going to learn a whole lot, but we shouldn't take a whole lot from it either, because I don't think whatever way we go to work the next day we're out, it's not going to be this bad. We learn from this, because I mean this is like they're not unbeatable, and we proved that in the first 15 minutes.
No, it's just we're down a few players, and to go down Brennan was a complete disaster, and then they got 2 softish enough goals then as well. No, the third goal was a super goal then, alright, but
it's easy to score goals when the first one the damage is done.
Yeah, because once they went 7 or 8 points up, really it was effectively over when we were playing with the wind. Now Daniel skewed that off the side of the boot, and that's gone wide. He's disappointed with that now. We're 30 and a half minutes gone here now, on a scoreline of 3-4 to 2 points. Oh, well, up there, Morristack is actually playing well there at wing back.
And John Duty is playing well. Don't do anything wrong now, John.
Recycle it.
Well, Nets was a number 8.
William Murphy, looking for someone there. Chips a nice ball to Liam Collins. Liam, sells a lovely dummy on their turn. It was a good run, but the pass just came to feet.
No, Patrick, go on.
And then he had Brian O'Callaghan come out and plant him just for good measure. Ball is chipped up there, and that's Jack Hutchins there now in space, being shackled by Bat Curtin, and Bat is chasing back and gaining. Well done to Bat. Oh, super recovery there by Bat. And Morris stack again. Well done by Morris. Gives it to Niall Callahan. Rockchapel now need. Oh, Niall there. Rockchapel now are the victims of their own downfall there a few times now. They're taking kind of high risk coming out.
But played, like, in fairness to Bat there, he showed great determination. You know, when you could be hanging the head, and you know, we did well there. Okay, we should have cleared it a little bit more clear cut, but we did well there.
Oh, well done there by Liam Collins. That was excellent. Now there was 3 Fermoy men around him there when he won that ball. Someone needs to come short now. Someone needs to come short. Oh, great ball into Seamus Hickey. No, Seamus taking on the defence there. Ships a heavy tackle there by Brian O'Sullivan. He was looking for Ian, but yeah, there's no space inside there now because they can afford to sit back. As Fermoy coming away again, James O'Sullivan chips the ball, but Niall Callahan comes out there. Campion gives a nice touch there, and that's Dara O'Carroll. There's the high ball in. Hutchins, but that's Mike Judy coming away with the ball. Conor Murphy, Conor's looking up, but there's no one there except a man in space, but he managed to put it beyond Tom Clancy. And the ball just beats Daniel down the line. Well shielded there by Shawnee Shanahan. And I was thinking as much there. He was after playing officially. There was 33 minutes there, but I suppose it was stopped right for a while. So at half time it's 3-4. 13 points to 2, 11 points, so not looking good, Jerry.
Sure, look at, I mean, the down to 14 men, and like, you know, like they say goals win games, but like goals like those, they're the goals that make you drop the head. Like, I don't think there's a way back for us.
Well, we'll be happy there now to get a few points and keep going.
Mike wants to say for what's there.
Rockchapel will be looking for one of the great comebacks of all time here, Jerry.
And,
we'll have to be optimistic about it.
We'll have to look for the positives here now. I mean, whatever they are, we'll look to the next day.
We don't want to be like two Dunphys here in the studio. That's Brian O'Sullivan. Back to Tom Clancy here. Tom not showing his Cork senior prowess there, and yeah, that's for sure. 13 points to 2 effectively. How would you do to mastermind to come back from this situation?
Well, we might change the rugby and get a try or something. 7 points in 1 score.
Now John Dudy, well up there by John.
Yeah.
And John's winning the break there. Gives inside to Kieran Burke. Rockchapel will have to try and carry the ball here now, and that's awkward against this breeze. Goes through about 5 sets of hands there to Bat Curtin. Bat looking up. Well done by Bat there, because there was nothing on. Daniel goes cross field there, but just cut out there again by Shawnee. That man Shawnee Shanahan, James Campion turning and giving it inside there to Carroll. Back to Campion. It's a fine score. And Fermoy have picked up where they left off. John Duty's not doing too badly on Tom Clancy, really, I suppose, and that he's not dominant in the air at all, but then he's not a midfielder either, really, for Cork.
But I think John Duty has had a good game. I'd nearly be inclined to bring Ian out as well, just there, because Ian has struggled to win his ball all day, but give Seamus the room to go right or left and just hoof it as much as we can from the middle section here, because we're getting caught here in the middle thought now.
Well, then we'll be disappointed. Dangerous ball dropping in here now, and that's Jack Hutchins there, gets his name on the score sheet. Jack Hutchins played minor hurling with Cork, but he's a very tidy footballer. I was talking to one of their coaches outside their friend, and he said like that they're a team that should be doing much like that they should be challenging to win this competition. You know, that they have the players and they've got the youth and that.
They won under 21 wise and stuff over the last couple of years.
That no, I don't know. Like when you've got a couple of good players there like Clancy to build a team around, and they do have great footballers up front. That's a great ball up there into the corner. And this is mystery men wearing, oh sorry, it's Kieran Morrison there, but you'd be disappointed with that. The ball is gone
Great ball into the corner.
about 50 yards back down the field, and it should be very much in Knockshap's interest to lose the spare ball here. I'd say Johnny Collins coming away anyway. If anything, this breeze is picking up a bit, is it?
It's actually after clearing a bit, and that's bound to raise the wind a bit.
Oh, John Duty rose early there and got a hand to it. Number 7, Baragry was roaring there because I think John Duty might have connected with a boot. Alright, but the ball was there.
That was unlikely.
The ball was there, but John just didn't get it. John Duty to bat, Curtin. Bat is clever on